Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what we've done now is I just played the tune very simply, Raining in My Heart, Buddy Holly. We're going to play the chords to it, which do involve that melody, because we got that note ascending. It goes up in semitones. That's all part of the melody. Watch. So what you do to play this is I normally always say play G like this, and you do. You should play G like this if you're going to play an open G. But in this situation, you need that sharp note here. You need this note to go up. So for once, you play the G like this. The sun is up, the sky is blue. Now it's a bit tricky because you've got to maintain these two notes and keep this bottom one ascending. So you've got to put a finger across like this. So the sun is up, the sky is blue, there's not a cloud. And this is a seventh chord to spoil the view. And then you resolve it by turning these two, 1 and 2 around. But it's raining. And let's go for a simple D chord for the time being. Raining in my heart. The weatherman says clear today. He doesn't know you've gone away. But it's raining. Raining in my heart. Now there's a bridge which goes to a D minor, which you would normally play D like this. But in order to get the minor chord, you've got to flatten this note here, which is an F sharp. So you need to reverse these fingers just to get your D minor. Hear that? There's the major. Oh, misery. Goes to the G. Misery. See? And then it goes down to the A chord. Let's try and think of a simpler A. Instead of a big A chord, you can play A like this. What's gonna become? Or major A. What? That's a bit tricky, that one there, but you got the major note on the bottom. What's gonna become? Because the A major is gonna turn into an A minor, so it's nice to have this major, this C sharp in there. So, I mean, what's gonna become? It will get you there, but it doesn't have the major note in it. It doesn't have the C sharp. So, you know, maybe you can do it like this. What's gonna become? And then you go to the minor, where you flatten this major chord of me. Let's stick to the simple chords for the time, D chord. So you've got to get to this A minor. Let's see. What's gonna become? But that's one way of doing it, because if you flatten that C sharp on the bottom, you've got a C, which is in an A minor chord, and then in that context you can get that what's gonna become, 2 fingers of me. Now because I'm playing a C that's also a C chord as well as an A minor. In this context it's an A minor. I would just slide that up, because I know I can slide that up, and that gets you to a D sounding chord is D, instead of going to this one. But the option is yours. You know, what's gonna become of me? I tell my blues they mustn't show, but soon these tears are bound to flow. But it's raining, raining in my heart. That's finished for the time being.